Hello there, it's Donna from Riverside Beads here, and today I'm going to show you how to make our cute little flower fairy charm. So she's got gorgeous movable legs at the bottom there, and she's a nice simple make. So without further ado, I will just pop this in so we can see what she's made from. So a lot of these demos that we do are kits. We've produced them as kits for you. So if you've got a Riverside Beads kit, it has everything you're going to need with full step-by-step instructions, even to show you how to do head pins and things. It's got all of the materials, and they're often bagged in 2 or 3 separate bags for you, just so you know which is which. And sometimes with the more detailed kits, that's quite worth keeping everything separate so you can see everything. Here's the materials that you're going to need. It's 3 head pins, because she has nice cute movable legs, 2 of her little feet, 2 of the lucite flowers, a little bead cap which hasn't been photographed in there, but I'm going to show you how to utilise that, the wings, and her sort of fairy crown there. So I'm going to show you how to build up your fairy. So I'll just move all the kits out of the way. And Riverside Beads are a UK-based bead store, and we have everything that you need to make all of these, either individually, or if you just fancy a ready done kit, then you know, you're good to go with one of Riverside's kits. So let's have a little look at this. I'm going to first off build her legs. So I'm going to pop the 2 little 3x4 crystal rondelles onto the legs, and then I need to turn one of my head pins into an eye pin. Obviously, if you're doing this at home and you've got eye pins, that's absolutely fine, but if not, this is how we do it. We nip the bottom off of a head pin. So I'll nip the bottom off there. Oh, let's get that so you can see it there. Okay, and then I'm going to bend this at a 90-degree angle with no beads on, so we're making just a loop there, and then we're going to roll around those pliers round. So it needs to be right. I noticed as I did that wasn't quite right to the end of the pliers there, and it will just make a difference to that being a nice round loop. And then what you can do is just nip that closed just for that final bit there as well. So we've got ourselves an eye pin. It's slightly bent. If you see it, it's just curved up like that. What I need to do is it's sort of done the loop, but it's gone off to one side. So I'm just going to take my flat nose pliers and just straighten that back out again. So that makes it nice and flat. Then I'm going to, that's all ready, I'll get my legs prepared. So you won't need them quite as long as that, but cut the same amount off of each one. So I don't know, just over 1 centimetre, I suspect that is. But if you use that as a marker for your second one, you can knit both of them off, so you've got that there. Then we're going to turn a loop here. It doesn't need to be your best loops, but if you get in good habits of doing them in the right way, but that will disappear inside the skirt there. And try and use the same amount of wire to do those, just so they fit fairly equally in the legs. So what we'll do is we'll pop this on now, fasten it on. So I'm going to flip that with the flat nose pliers, and then I'll flip it to one side, and I'll pop both the legs on. 2 on there, and then we'll flip that back together again. Now that is, we'll put the legs on first, because otherwise they're going to disappear inside the flowers of the skirt. Then we'll pop this one on, and this bead cap, unlike some of our other kits that we do, this one goes in between the 2. So we pop the cap on the first large lucite flower, then the little bead cap. These are gorgeous filigree petal ones. They shape, so I'll just take it off to show you. So you can shape your little leaves like that, open them up wider, and also make them smaller as well. So we'll probably just shape them very slightly around that. Pop that on there, just maybe shape it round a fraction. And then we'll pop that on. So it does cover just the top of it, but it really gives it that gorgeous little filigree edge just underneath. Then we'll pop our wings on. Oh, haven't even got my heads in my kit here. Let me just find a head to pop on there. It's not quite going to be the right look on this, but it'll have to be a little frosted one. I grabbed one of the unfinished kits out of the shop, so I have to do it there. That was quite cute actually with the frosted, but it would be a crystal rondelle that you would get in your kits. Then we pop the halo on. So then we've got that movement from those legs there that sort of dangle underneath on that eye pin. And then we'll nip that off so we can do a regular hairpin loop on the top. So you bend it, you sort of got little dips inside that rondelle. If you can help it, sort of get it just carefully inside there. And then roll it round, and what will happen if you do that in a couple of turns, it will just tighten it up and that will disappear inside the crown as well. So you get a little bit of movement, and that gives the legs a bit of movement on there. And voila, there is your gorgeous flower fairy. So it's a nice quick make. It comes in this lovely new teal colour, and then we've also got our purple in this, which is purple and bronzy colours. So do check out all of Riverside Beads kits. This one's our flower fairy. And I look forward to seeing you again for our next live soon.